4508.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
Got a light that doesn't light or a switch that doesn't switch?
Call Powell
For any electrical problem.
Call Powell Electric for our $79 spring special.
Call Powell Electric. We'll fix it in a flash.
NBC4 News at 6 starts with breaking news.
Now at 6, colleges in crisis. Tensions are running high at universities nationwide. USC and UCLA among the schools making national news. Police and school administrators urgently working to crack down on the growing encampments of students protesting the Israel-Hamas war, while student groups are demanding their universities be held accountable. But what exactly are they demanding, and at what cost?
We can't study in peace. We are having trouble doing our finals.
They're creating chaos on our campus right now, and they have created chaos for the entire graduating senior class at USC.
NBC4 takes an in-depth look at the demonstrations interrupting everything from campus operations to long-awaited graduations. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are going much deeper on this story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carolyn Johnson.
And I'm Colleen Williams. Among the questions tonight, how does this all end? What exactly do the protesters want? And how are administrators responding to all of this? What's happening here locally is really part of a national movement on college campuses across the country. They are protesting what appears to be a very coordinated effort here.
News Chopper 4 live over UCLA right now, where our reporters on the ground have seen a significant shift in tactics used by protesters. They're asking reporters and individual students for identification to enter encampments on public property. Demonstrations forcing Royce Hall to shut down until Friday. The school's library will remain closed through Monday. So what are their demands at UCLA? Well, the demonstrators aren't only demanding a ceasefire in Gaza. They want transparency about university investment. They want all financial ties with Israel cut, and they're also calling to defund the police.
At USC, university investments are also a sticking point there as well, but their demands are just as wide-ranging. They're calling for an end to policing on campus. They also are calling for an end to the displacement of people in general. They say that includes USC campus expansions, displacing people here in LA, as well as people displaced by the war in Gaza.
We have team coverage tonight with an in-depth look at colleges in crisis. We're live at UCLA and USC. We're also taking a closer look at the police response at both. But let's begin with NBC4's Alex Rozier outside of USC with breaking news from the president's office. Alex.
USC President Carol Folt just shared that a swastika was found today drawn on campus. She says it has been removed and that she condemns all forms of hate speech or anti-Semitic symbols. That is just the latest development in a tense time, a little more than a week from graduation. At USC, tensions increased after the university canceled a graduation speech from their pro-Palestinian valedictorian, then arrested more than 90 protesters on campus last week.
I don't know why the police are arresting so many people.
USC since canceled their main graduation ceremony for safety reasons, an event that normally attracts 65,000 people.
I'm really disappointed, of course.
Sarah Shorenstein will graduate next week with her master's in public diplomacy from the Annenberg School at USC. Though the main ceremony is canceled, the university will still host more than 100 commencement events.
We'll make the best of it, for sure.
But as thousands of families start to arrive in LA, protesters are still on campus. Today, USC President Carol Folt met with a few student organizers, and it didn't go well. Folt issued a statement that said in part, quote, "Unfortunately, they seemed more interested in having me issue a political statement in support of their viewpoint as opposed to coming up with practical solutions to resolve the situation."
Our university leaders need to step up.
Dr. Sharona Nazarian is a USC alum and a mom to a graduating senior who is Jewish.
Jewish students in particular are feeling targeted and unsafe, and this is unacceptable. And I urge university leaders, policymakers, and all our communities to unite and take immediate action to address these issues and to ensure the safety and well-being of all of our students.
So as the conflict continues in the Middle East, protests are ongoing at USC. and days from